Viola, say hi to Brazil.
Hello, Brazil. Te amo.
Te amo. I te amo. I love you. The best. The best. Brasil, ela está de volta entre a gente. The one and only, a nossa rainha, Viola Davis. You're Brazilian now. You know Brazil is your second home now, right?
No, it's my first home. This is home. This is everything that you want home to be. People who love you, great food, great community, passion,
Yes.
heart.
We're really fans of your work.
Oh,
You are really
you.
queen, a Brazilian queen already. You know?
Thank you. I'll take it.
So Viola, in this movie, you play Danielle, and she is a soldier. She is a mom. She is the president. What do you think is like the hardest part of being her?
Well, I've never been in the military, and I've never been the president of the United States. But I can imagine if I were in the military and I were president of the United States and I were a mom, mom is still the most important and the most brutal job you can have.
Mm-hmm.
When you are tasked with just raising another human being and you love them so much that you want to protect them.
Mm-hmm.
You want them to live their best life and have the tools to live better. And I think that, so many moms are motivated by guilt, especially when you have to work. You can't do it beautifully. You can't. You have to forgive yourself daily because it's the hardest job you'll ever have.
I can imagine. I want to be a dad someday. So I saw this interview that you said that this role is like pleasing your 6 years old Viola.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when you're 6 years old, what are you aspired to be?
When I was 6 years old, I just aspired to be somebody.
Oh, God.
I grew up in poverty. I grew up in just a lot of domestic violence. And so I just wanted to be somebody. I came from a really small town. I wanted the world to know me. And that was my way of sort of justifying my existence. Now I since know that little Viola was great the way she was.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't have to even do this. But who knew that she dreamed the biggest dream, and this is what happened.
Accomplish it.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished. And in this movie, you're also a producer. And I want to know if you're involved in the casting of Anthony Starr.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I love him so much.
Oh,
and I love when he plays villains. And this villain is one
He's
of my...
great.
Yes.
Fantastic. Absolutely great. He's just one person who humanizes a villain. So he's not a twirly mustache villain.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say, even when I was on the set, I was afraid that he could possibly kill me. And so I had to step up to the plate. But no, he is completely committed. He is completely passionate. And he is a brilliant actor. And I have to say, too, he has great heart. He is a joy to be with on a set.
Yeah, I interviewed him once, and he's super quiet, super humble. I was like, oh, I'm so impressed. You're such a good actor.
Yes.
And also in this movie, we have to say about the preparation. You do all the hard work. It was harder or easier than The Woman King?
It's a different level of hard.
Okay.
The Woman King was 3 hours a day for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
This, I just kept training. But when you do something like the elevator scene in the movie, where you're falling down the elevator shaft and you're fighting in a really tight space, the fear factor of you maybe getting hurt or some big dude just overtaking you is really, really high. We didn't have that in Woman King. Woman King, we fought in huge fields.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't fight in small elevators. And then the helicopter scene, it was a real helicopter. I was really hanging from a real helicopter.
Oh, God.
So it's like things like that were more challenging.
It's super fun, this job, right?
Yeah.
And when you do like a popcorn movie like this, it's like for the masses. I feel like it's what everything needs right now. Like to just sit down and lean on to watch a movie.
To just enjoy a movie.
Yeah.
That's what I tell people. But here's the thing. You're enjoying the movie in community with other people. it's very important for us to connect. I don't think that people understand the importance of connection. We can't go through this life alone. And how great is it that we can have a movie to connect us
Yes.
in one place where you could sit with people, and the people who are watching it, the world is reflected in the movie.
Yes.
The different races, the different sexes. And I think that's the greatest accomplishment of G20.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. I really like it. And I really love to see you as a president of the United States. How did you feel doing that?
You know what? I'm just going to say it. I liked being called Madam President when I went to work.
Madam
It
President.
was very, very satisfying.
I love the scenes with your little daughter. And I remember that you said in this interview that your daughter was watching the movie and she said to you, goat, goat.
Oh yeah, she was like, "You're goated,
You're
Mama.
goated. You're
You're
goated."
goated." She was saying that through tears,
Uh-huh.
and I thought, that's the best compliment. That's
But
the best review.
what do you think is the best to be? I know the answer, but to be the goat of your child or the egot of the world?
I don't know. I'm one of those. I'll take it all. I'm a Leo. I was born August
You're
11th.
Leo. You want
Yes, I'll
everything.
take it all.
Oh my God, I can imagine. I want to be a goat someday. Can you imagine? So also, there's this huge moment for Brazil that we on the Oscars with "I'm Still Here." Have you watched it?
I have not seen it yet.
Oh my God!
Yes,
But you
Fernanda
did-
Torres.
But you met Fernanda. You handled
yeah,
her.
I handed it to her
Globe.
happily. I handed it to
And
her.
how was it? Did you met her before? How was it, the interaction with you guys?
It was so great. First of all, both of us were overwhelmed. She was so overwhelmed because I'm just going to assume she was surprised that she won.
Mm-hmm.
So then I handed her the award. We walked off and she kept saying, "Oh my God. Oh my God." And I could feel her shaking.
Uh-huh.
That's always the best. When first of all, she deserves it. I
Of
know
course.
she's a fantastic actress. But also when you're surprised when you win something,
Mm-hmm.
that is the best, and then we took pictures,
Yeah.
and she said, "We love you, Viola, in
Yeah.
Brazil."
And you're like, I
Yeah.
know it.
No, I didn't say that.
Of
I
course.
said that,
Yeah, we really love it. And we love when you post Brazilian stuff on your social media.
Yes.
You really knows our culture really well. Someone
Mhm.
sends you like these things, or you just go through the Googling or everything?
I go where the love is for me.
Mm-hmm.
I tell my daughter that all the time. It's important, Genesis, that you love yourself, but it's important that you find people who love you.
Mhm.
And Brazil loves me. But here's the thing. I think Brazil gets me.
Mm-hmm.
They get me as an actress. I think they get me as a person. I think they get my blackness.
And we get
And
your story.
Yes. And every time I come here, once again, I feel like home. So yeah, that's why I always honor you, just like I honor a family member.
Yeah. And also, talking about your Brazilian friends, you have Thais too.
Thais,
Do you still talk to her?
Lazaro.
Yes, Lazaro. Yeah. Messaging
Yes.
the whole time.
I've been over to their home, eaten their food,
Cool.
met their children. Absolutely. Once again, here's the thing. It's like I told someone, every time I come here, it's like going back home, and then everyone knows that you're at home. So the
Uh-huh.
uncles come and the cousins
Of course,
and the
you're just like, "Come,
grandparents,
everybody."
and they're sitting on your lap and they're bringing you food. That's how I feel it's like a family reunion.
Cool. And I have a friendship with Anita too, right?
Yes.
Anita.
Because she's a L'Oreal spokesperson.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
How was it? When did you guys meet?
We met for the first time, I'm going to tell you, at the Grammy Awards.
Wow,
Because I had seen her documentary already.
Uh-huh.
Love Anita. And then I met her at the Grammys. I had won at the Grammys, and then I saw her, and I was a stalker.
Cool. That's
I
what
stalked
was
her.
saying.
And then I met her again in Paris during L'Oreal.
Oh, so now you're just like, I saw
Yeah,
that.
once again, it's like
you guys took a
family.
selfie together, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I want to take a selfie with Viola too. Oh my God. Viola, thank you so much for your time. I
Mhm.
really like this movie. I love seeing you in action. I love.
Mhm.
Do you really fight in real life? Do you like martial arts or something?
No,
Or
I
just
don't
for
do
the
that.
works?
I just walk in my neighborhood with my dog and a stick. I tell people that I have the stick because of the coyotes,
Uh-huh.
but really, I'm not.
It's just
you know.
like protecting
I want
yourself.
to protect myself.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're gonna have a lovely night today. I'm gonna be your host. Do you know that?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's gonna be awesome. So
Mm.
see you later. Thank you.
Thank you.
Eu vou tirar você daqui. E se a colocarmos num par de saltos muito confortáveis? Quero uma resposta sincera.